Hi, I'm Catherine Black, Assistant Professor in Liberal Arts and Sciences, where I teach writing. So I don't think there's really a distinction between what we do in studio and what we do in liberal arts and sciences in terms of writing. I think it's necessary for students to come around to the idea that writing practice is essentially an art and design practice in itself. That there's no great disparity and that the two are actually beautifully wedded. So what I find is students come into OCAD with some apprehension around writing, with a lot of baggage from previous experiences, whether it was high school or other post-secondary institutions. And part of our job, part of my job, is to help them shed that apprehension and shed some of that anxiety around writing. And what's revealed to me through that process is that students are already strong writers. Many of our students here know they're strong writers. Some need to come around to that fact. I can't separate writing from studio in my mind. The two feed each other, they inform each other, they inspire each other. It's a parallel practice. I think by loosening up the process, by allowing students to see writing as something in which you can be, experimental, you can take creative risks, you can make mistakes. So the same sorts of things that you would do in a studio practice, I would encourage students to do in their writing practice. Find out the rules, learn the craft, and then blow it out of the water. Think of writing as much more than the formulaic thing you saw in the textbook. And that sort of enlivens the process, and I think that brings some of the spirit of creative writing into critical writing. I'm a big supporter of low stakes and no stakes writing. And I believe that low stakes and no stakes writing assignments, whether in studio or LAS courses, can foster an inclusive writing classroom. I would say to instructors to, don't fear writing activities. And also, be as experimental and be as radical with your writing activities as you would be with any other activities. So, challenge what you think. When you think of writing, challenge that notion. It doesn't need to take the form of an essay. It doesn't need to take the form of a statement. Writing can be a sentence. Writing can be relabeling something. Writing can be providing an alternate title. Writing can be a one-word answer. And all of these things, peppered throughout your course, or peppered throughout a seminar or throughout a studio class, amount to writing, right? So, challenge yourself. Don't make it big. It doesn't need to be onerous.